Oil on top of those. Just drizzle some on there. Lovely. And add a little more sea salt or finishing salt. Remember, it's not as salty, so don't think I'm over salting them here. It's really pretty. And finally, some fresh ground pepper. Ooh, those look great. And like I said, if you wanted to toast some pine nuts, you could add those. When you're toasting nuts, you want to use a dry skillet and do it over and be very careful when you're watching it because they can burn easily. So you could just toast some nuts that way. Another way to toast nuts is if you happen to have a toaster oven, that's a great way. Usually a little less chance of it burning. The other way would be in the broiler, but again, they're easy to burn. So be careful there, but really, if you didn't have any nuts on hand, these are so great for a weeknight meal. You don't need to add that. These are done and ready to go. To finish off the vinaigrette, I'm simply going to add some of this wonderful blue cheese right inside there with the tomatoes. That looks yummy. Toss that together real gently. You don't want to smash the tomatoes or the blue cheese. Looks really good. And if we need a little more, we can always just put a little on for garnish. I think I want a little more black pepper in there. I just love black pepper with those flavors. Have a little taste of that. We'll leave that open in case we do want to garnish it. Oh, I can't wait. That is going to be divine on the flank steak. So we've got our one option, maybe for a formal dinner party. You've got your option of your tomato vinaigrette with blue cheese served over the sliced flank steak, which we'll do in just a minute as soon as it's done. We also have our easy horseradish sauce, which we cut with a little sour cream, so it's not too spicy. You can always just set that out, pass that around, and serve it just with plain flank steak because it's marinated. I mean, it's so good anyway. All you need is a little sauce. Or you can pass also another bowl of Dijon mustard around. So any of those options are going to work great. And what I really love about using the tomato and blue cheese and stuff today is that it contrasts the flavor of those dark green beans. Sounds like our flank steak's ready. Let's go grab it. We'll slice it up, put it in a serving dish, and this is ready to go. Okay, so now the thinner end is on this end, so that's where I want to start. And since I'm right-handed, it's going to be easier for me. So I'm going to turn it this way, the thinner end on that end. I've got a really nice sharp knife, and like I said, cutting against the grain's going this way, so we're going to cut against the grain and some really nice thin pieces like that. And you want to kind of cut, it's kind of a horizontal downward cut, like so. These are looking really good. And like I said, so I'm cutting these a little bit thicker because I'm serving it as a main course for a meal. And you can always cut them, you can still cut them thin for that same purpose. Makes it nice and tender when they're really thin. But I think since we have this chunky vinaigrette, we need a little bit thicker slices. That is looking great. Thanks for joining us on Cooking with Marie. Today we made a wonderful marinated flank steak topped with blue cheese and tomato vinaigrette, served up with some easy steamed green beans. And if you would like any of these recipes, please feel free to email me at itseasierthanyoutthink@yahoo.com, or you can always visit my website at www.cookingwithmarie.com. I hope you learned that with the right ingredients and the right techniques, making your own marinated flank steak inside of green beans is easier than you think.